All right, so yes, I have a brand new spanking package. If you know from the thumbnail, you know what this already is, but let us unbox the Boox Palma 2. Literally a month ago or so, a guy had kind of, I guess, hinted that Boox was going to release a colored Palma 2, basically. But of course, they will never share like when they're going to release it. And so I was just assuming, oh, it's going to be released in like 6 months from now or a year from now or something. No, literally 1 month later, they released the thing. And I'm like, that's great. That's so great, but terrible because this was very expensive. For Canadian, I'll put all the stuff on the screen somewhere, but like it's pricey. Ink Sense Plus. I kind of wanted to see like what the feeling was of using the pen along with the tablet e-reader. I think that would be kind of interesting to see. And then I am so glad that I actually got the right one. This is the beautiful Palma 2 Pro. And then, oh yeah, and then I also got the case. Let us dive into the Palma 2 Pro. I'm actually so curious to feel the device because it has like a texture to it, and I'm assuming it's supposed to resemble like paper, basically, or books. This box feels so nice. Love it. Ooh. Oh, shoot. You know what? Just for a comparison, I do have my iPhone 17 here. But whoa, this big. I don't know why I was expecting it to be smaller, but I was. Honestly, I was not expecting it to be so large. So I guess that's a good thing though, isn't it? Oh, it's so interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. That is such a nice feel. I really wish that the case didn't allow the whole device to be covered because I actually really like the feel of that. It's very light compared, I mean, this has a pop socket on it, so maybe I'll just remove that for the sake of this. I mean, it's definitely much bigger than my phone. And it's actually much wider. I don't know why I was thinking it was going to be the size of my phone. Honestly, I have no idea. I guess in a way it kind of could look like the iPhone Max Pro, or what is it? iPhone Pro Max, but it's very light. And there is the camera. Honestly, the main reason why I got this in the first place is to read on the go. And I like the smallness of it. Such a good option. Obviously, if you want to use your phone to read, you can. But yeah, once you go to like e-readers, it's really quite not the same. And you will never want to read on your phone again. Because this was designed specifically to read on. So obviously it's going to be a better experience than your phone, but obviously it will not ever replace an actual book. But to have the amount of books that you can on this little device, I mean, why not? Okay, so we're gonna set that aside for now. I probably actually won't remove that just because I don't have anything to put in it right now. But that is the push pin thing to open the SIM card slot. And then I'm assuming this is probably, oh, hey, it's actually white. That's so cool, except that is USB. That just kind of sucks, but at least it's white. That's cool. It goes so well. I mean, honestly, that would really bum me out big time if it didn't match. Ooh, this is hard. Okay, this is definitely not as nice to unbox as like an iPhone. In fact, I don't even think I can. Ugh. Okay, yeah, we're going to abandon that. Just slide it off. We have the, what is this called? User guide? Do they call them that anymore? Here's a little rundown of the device. Quick start guide. How do I turn it on? Hold down the power button for 2 to 3 seconds. Okay, where is the power button? It will show me, right? Oh, okay, so it's a side button. Okay, that's actually handy. I actually much prefer it to be on the side than the frickin' bottom. Like, what is that? That's so annoying. Oh, look at that. Ooh, okay, so right off the bat, a lot of people have had issues with it first booting up, I guess. I think it needs to be honestly updated before you can actually use it, which is kind of interesting, but there is the screen. Ooh, it turned on. Oh, wow. Okay, so on my camera, it's very blue, but in real life, it's definitely not as blue. I am English, but I am in Canada, but I think that I can't change that anyway. But so far, the screen is pretty responsive, so that's good. That's actually really nice. It just sucks that I can't choose Canada. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm an idiot and I don't see it. Oh wait, are these just the languages? I think those are probably the languages. Never mind. Ooh, it says hello. Hello to you too. Need to find Canada. We got Edmonton. That's the date. Ooh, it just froze. Okay, I guess that's as far as it will go. Okay, so there's definitely a little bit of ghosting, but it's honestly not that bad. Can I change the time? Okay. So I want to change it to PM. Is that actually the time? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, and then why is it though in the 12 hour? Okay, I'm not really sure how to get it out of. Oh, there we go. Okay. It was in the other time, but I don't want to use that. So it's 5:47. Okay, and let's go to the next one. Auto sleep. That's fine. I'll just leave those as is. Multitask switcher. Ooh. Okay, so I guess you have the option to either do a navigation bar or the gestures. Now, personally, I'm used to the gestures just because of the iPhone, so I think I will leave it like that. And oh, actually, let me go back and see what this means. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess it's just showing you or something. So that's the volume. Oh, okay, so I guess you can go down or up. Oh, up and down gestures off. Let's turn those on. And then brightness. Not really sure how that works. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on there. And then, ooh, I guess now is the time to open the stylus. I do wish that this came also in white. I think that would look even better, but I guess they didn't probably want to make 2 separate pens when they could just make 1. That makes sense. It just would have been nice. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and like put a vinyl on it or something. This is also a pretty nice case. Like box. Like honestly, Apple has really changed it for a lot of different aspects of unboxing and just packaging wise, honestly. Like it basically has caused everyone to up their game. they want to, I guess, stay competitive. Ooh, here is the, oh, and then there are the extra nibs. What I will say is that this is a very nice feeling pen. Like, I was kind of not really sure what to expect when I received this, but it is actually a pretty sturdy and definitely a weighted pen. Like, I actually kind of want to see the difference between, so this is the Apple Pencil. It's just the one that connects on the side of the iPad. It's not like the Pro one or anything. Literally just says Apple Pencil. And I will say, between the two, I actually think this one is heavier. Yeah, I feel like this one is a little bit heavier. That's interesting. See, I do absolutely love the look of this one though a little bit more. I kind of wish that it would just, you know, work with this. But I don't think that it will. So that's fine. Okay, so I think, I don't actually know if it is charged, but let's press that and see what happens. I actually have no idea if that did anything. I think it's actually not charged. Okay, so that is charging right now. So, oh, I wonder if it will work when it's charging. Probably not. Oh my God, it does. Hey, okay, that's actually really nice. I don't know like what the charge of this is right now, but that was a nice pen. I mean, I am very used to the Apple Pencil on a paper-like screen protector, and so I know what a nice screen should feel like to draw on, and this is nice. Just like right off, like first impressions, like that's actually really nice. So I don't know if it is actually set up or what. I'm not really sure. But do you want to display handwriting functions? Yes. I don't actually know what that means, but I'll just assume so. Ooh, you know what? The color is so nice, but I definitely have to figure out where everything is. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely changing this all the way up. Wait, is that actually how bright it is? Custom. Can I put custom? Okay, now it's starting to act up, which is kind of annoying. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's working. Okay, I definitely think I might not use it that high, but like 30. I think is probably a good brightness. And then let's adjust the warmth, which honestly, I don't think I would ever have it this high, but that is interesting that that is as high as it goes. But honestly, I'd probably have it at 5. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. It's pretty nice. Like, in person, it's very nice. Okay, yeah, so the pen is actually not even connected. So I wonder... Oh, now it is. Okay. Oh, so I guess it is fully charged. Okay, sweet. I thought it was actually supposed to draw on there, but I guess not. Interesting. Okay, so that is there. And then I guess this... Does this actually... No, it doesn't. Because that's on the case. Okay, so I guess let's unbox the case now so that we can actually see what we're dealing with. And here is the beautiful case. So unfortunately, they really only had like one option, like in 2 colorways, but just like one initial design, which I'm kind of like, eh. I mean, at least we're getting a case, right? And it's not like getting nothing. It's just, I just wish there were more options, I guess. Let us see what it looks like. Ooh. Okay. So at first I honestly thought it was like a little bit green, and on camera it definitely does look a little bit green. I will probably show you tomorrow. Oh, that feels weird. I'll show you in the light tomorrow, just like how it actually looked. This is definitely a little bit heavier than what I was expecting. So at least there's that. I love the texture of this Like the feeling, like it's so yeah, I'm kind of bummed that they didn't mimic it but like replicate it on the slip-on case, whatchamacallit, whatever. It is what it is. I guess this protection is better than no protection. It just, I kind of wish. See, like the inside is actually really textured, but the outside is very smooth. So that's kind of a bummer, but it definitely goes on pretty well, so at least there's that. It definitely, yeah, it kind of removes the charm that the device actually has on it, which I'm just a little bit bummed. It is still nice though, and then yeah, so apparently it like falls off like really easily. I mean, I guess if you're doing that, then it will fall off. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like for everyday use type of situation, the whole purpose of having this is just to protect the front, right? And when you're not actually reading, you just have it like that. It's actually a pretty nice, it kind of like feels a little bit like rubber almost, which is nice because honestly, cases, at least like this is not a phone and it's just an e-reader, so I guess they don't really need to have like super intense protection anyway, because again, you're just reading on it. But yeah, I mean, it does fall off, but like you would have to like do that. But like if you're just holding it here, it stays pretty well. It's not a bad case by any means. Is it a little bit ugly? Yeah, it is a little bit ugly. And it doesn't, I mean, on camera, it definitely looks a little bit green. It also could just be the lighting right now. But in person, it's definitely more of like a beige, like very light tan color, I guess. It is definitely a little bit different though than the actual Boox Palma device itself. That is definitely straight up white. Another thing that really bums me out is that there is no slot to stick the pen. The only place that it will fit basically and stay is on the top, which I guess isn't like the end of the world or anything. It's not like a bad place to put it. It's just kind of a little bit of like a missed opportunity, because honestly, how hard would it have been to just make this flap a little bit longer so it could fit the pen? Because currently it does not fit the pen. I mean, I guess it kind of fits it like that. You want to be able to like fold it around, so it's kind of annoying, but I mean, it definitely does stay, like it's not really going anywhere. So if you had like a designated spot to put this in your bag, let's say, it's not gonna go anywhere. So I guess maybe that was their kind of solution to that. But yeah, it's really nice actually. I actually really quite like it. But yeah, so far, first impressions, it's pretty damn nice. Alrighty. Okay, so this is a brand new day. So this is what I did to my Boox Palma 2 Pro. I guess it refreshed. I went into Pinterest. Well, actually, first I had to download the Play Store, or not download it, but I had to like sign in so that I could download Pinterest, so that I could download an image to use it as a wallpaper, because I am one of those people who has to customize everything. So that is what I did. I think it looks pretty nice. Honestly, I absolutely love that it has color. And to give a better comparison, this is the Kindle Signature 32 gigabyte, I believe. And that is it in color. I mean, obviously it's not like that much different because the book cover is basically just black anyway, but like it's just, it makes it look so interesting. It's kind of like you're just reading like a graphic novel almost. Like it has that same, like, I wouldn't say it's same, but it has a very similar feel to it, like what you would expect from something that's actually a physical print of something. So that's why I really do enjoy the e-ink. So yeah, so that is the main page. The next one, sorry, is basically just a bunch of stuff that I will never use any of these really, because the whole point of me having this is literally to just read and maybe quickly look up something. A nice feature of the Palma 2 Pro is that you can actually insert a SIM card that allows you to use your phone's data, basically. It's not like a full phone. This is not going to replace your phone. I mean, you could probably get away with using it, but personally, I really enjoy my iPhone, so this just can't really compare to that. Specifically the camera. On the bottom here, we have Chrome, Kobo, Kindle, the Notes app, and of course, the camera, which I personally will probably never use because the quality is just not there. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Let us get back to the main. So what's nice about this device is just how much you can actually customize it. It's kind of insane. Like, there are 3 sections of the screen, and I guess every section, when you go to like swipe up or swipe down, you can change it to do something. So either that's just open an app, you know, like the camera app, for example, if you want to take a picture, you could swipe up and there's your camera app. But what I did was every time I swipe up, it just refreshes the page. That's kind of a nice thing, I guess. Especially if you're dealing with a lot of ghosting, which this, unfortunately, I guess one of the many, not many, but the one main downfall to this is just because it's e-ink, it will naturally just ghost, which isn't a normal thing in phones, but this specifically, it will do that. So it's nice to actually, you know, just like refresh your screen so you're not having to deal with looking at things that aren't supposed to be there that are still showing up. But yeah, so here is everything. Let's take a look at the book that I absolutely hate. So I also have the stylus, which I will get into, but what I really liked about this is the fact that I can use it to highlight any words that I don't know, highlight it, kept in there. I love that. And the fact that it is in color instead of gray. I mean, I know it's a very small detail, but it is still a great thing to have, and I appreciate it. So there's that. Oh, actually, I guess. So you can't actually draw physically on the page, at least I don't think you can. You can take notes though. So say, I don't know, you want to like make a note. You can actually like type it in and it will create something, which I guess is we. You can't actually like physically draw on the pages, which is what I thought you were able to do, but I guess you're not. Which is like not that big of a deal, but it's just something to know, I guess. I just thought I could do like little smiley faces, but I cannot. It does not let me. So there's that. And then I guess we're just going to create a new notebook. We'll go with handwritten, blank. You have the option of doing a dot or a grid, but I find that it's a little bit distracting to use those, so I just use a blank page, and then we'll name it Doodles because I don't know what else to name it. Create, and there you have it. It is, let me just zoom in. It is here, and I love that you can, again, use color. You can pick your pen and the width. It honestly, okay, I actually think this stylus and this screen are possibly better than the iPad and the Apple Pencil. I don't know what it is, but even if you put a screen protector on your iPad, it's still not quite as nice of a feeling, in my opinion anyway. I mean, I'm not a professional over here, but just like the feeling of actually like drawing on this and writing on this, it's a very nice experience. Like it feels nice. I don't really know what I'm writing, but I just love the smoothness of it. I was gonna buy an iPad mini just to use for like a digital sketchbook, but this actually might, I don't know, I might actually end up buying one anyway, who knows, but I really like this. I hate the fact though that this is not white. I can't really get over that. I don't know, I might actually get like a vinyl to cover it. I don't know if that will work, but overall though, it's a nice experience. So there's that. Now let's get into, first let's zoom out a little bit. Let's get into, actually before I do that, here is my lock screen. I just think it's so cute. I love that it's in color and the backlight, I think, is shut off, so you can actually still see the color even when there's no like actual light showing through. And I love the look of this. I think it looks so nice. And let's dive in. First, let's take that off. Let's dive into the camera. Okay, camera is not very good. I guess it kind of reminds people of like where cameras came from, like where they started, especially on phones, because this is absolutely not the greatest quality ever. Let's just take a picture of my Kindle and let's see it. I mean, it's not like terrible. It's not the worst. Let's put it that way. It's not the worst, but it is incredibly grainy, but you know what? The colors are very washed out and not at all like the actual colors. But that's kind of neat, I guess, that you have a camera on this. If you really wanted to take a picture of something, I guess you could. Okay, yeah, so that is basically the device. I absolutely love her. I don't know why I refer to all my devices as hers, but whatever. Comparisons. This is my Z Flip, which it is actually taller. That's interesting. It is definitely a little bit wider, but like not by much. There's that, and I guess let's compare these. I mean, obviously this is humongous. This is something that, if I'm being totally honest, should just be like an at-home e-reader, and then this should be like your go-to e-reader for traveling. So yeah, just like a little comparison, like it's like almost half the size. So yeah, there's that. I love it. I think it's really quite amazing for what it is. And I forgot to mention that it also can store up to 2 terabytes worth of stuff. And I don't know what that would be in books, but that's a lot of books. So this is pretty much going to be the only device that you would ever actually need to read on because of how much storage you have. Currently, I have a 256 gigabyte micro SD. I think that if you don't already have an e-reader, this could be a perfect option. It's pretty nice. It comes in black. I got it in the white version with a nice cream colored case. It's pretty nice. All right. Hello and welcome back. This is the last day that I am going to be filming this. This is the Boox Palma 2 Pro. Honestly, it's really nice. I used it today, this is the first day that I actually used it for reading, and I must say, it's a nice experience. Now granted, because it was my first day using it, I was still trying to get used to using this with the Kindle app, and you know, honestly, it's really nice. You know, some people might think that for what it is, maybe it's not worth it, and you know what? Canadian dollars, I don't know if I would necessarily recommend this over like a Kobo. Yes, so like compared to like this, I mean the Kobo Libra color is a bit bigger than this. I think it's just wider, but this is perfect for like traveling, which is exactly what I wanted it for in the first place. And so I love this, and the fact that you can just put it in pretty much any bag. Not that you can't really, obviously you can still do it with this, but it's just a little bit, well, bigger, and it's also kind of heavy. Honestly, if I could go back in time, I would not buy this, and I would just buy the Kobo Libra color. But of course, when that came out, it was much later than when I bought this one, so I kind of didn't really have a choice at that point. I think that this is a great start. The screen quality is amazing. Obviously different than the color e-ink situation. What do they call it? Kaleido colors or something. But you know what? I kind of like the feel of it. Like, it feels like you're actually reading a book, or you're reading, or looking through, I should say, a graphic novel. Not that I personally read or look through graphic novels that much. After all of those things, I will say that I am definitely pleasantly surprised with the stylus and the feel that it brings me when I put it to the screen. And that's kind of insane. I kind of was not expecting that. It's just too bad that this is such a small screen that I don't know if I would necessarily use it a lot for drawing. Doodles, yes, but drawing is like not something that I would really consider using this for. Like light sketches, you know, this is perfect for that. But if you want like a full-on iPad experience, then you pretty much have to get an iPad. At the very least, like an iPad mini. And even that, I don't know if that's necessarily worth the price for what it is. But anyways, it's just so easy to use, and like, it's definitely good. You know, if you have an Android phone anyway, it literally is the same thing. It runs off of Android 15. I like both Android and Apple, but I definitely lean more towards the Apple side, just because I'm just more familiar, and I guess I have more Apple products. And so they kind of, sometimes it's kind of annoying to have to like go back and forth between the two operating systems. Sometimes you're like, what do I do now, you know? But I think the more that I use it, the easier it gets. There it is. And I guess that's the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe. I am really trying to actually get monetized this year, so maybe that will happen. Who knows? Probably not, but yeah, a girl can hope, right? It would be really nice though. So, you know, subscribe. And I guess on that note, I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.